Let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something, folks. The BERGS is a bed slug. Your emperor needs to change his ways and come up to present time. Your emperor Your emperor, 55, do or die, is a bed slug. You can put that on the board. I need to change my ways. I need to go down to the riverside. Let me tell you something, huh? All you bed slugs out there, all you couch slugs, all you couch potatoes, this is going to be the new community where you going to come. You going to get, I haven't dyed my hair yet because I'm a bed slug. Bed slugs don't do anything. You asked me, did I dye my hair yet? Of course not. I'm a bed slug. Bed slugs don't do anything. But I need to change my ways. I need to lose weight. I need to go down to the riverside. I mean, look at this shirt you're seeing here, folks. Old English 800. I bought this shirt last summer. It's a 2XL. It fit fine. Now look at me. It's all tight because I got all big. I do brush my teeth. I'm not that much of a bed slug. But now I wear a 3XL because I'm fat. I'm built like a tank. Frank the Tank. You ever see the movie Old School? I am Frank the Tank. Back when I was in college, I was in a fraternity. They put the beer funnel, the beer bongs, upside down keg stands, and I could do it all. I could take it all. I could pick up a woman here, pick one here, one in this arm. I could throw them, toss them around the room, huh? Like a paperweight. Because the bottom line is this. You looking at Frank the Tank. Woo, 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 woo. Let me tell you something, Mr. T. You stole all of my lines. Even my woo, 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 woo. Let me tell you something, huh? Is this Pete or is this Seasons, huh? Is this the real Seasons Clayton or the clone, huh? Let me tell you something, huh? The biggest bummer of the summer was Mr. T. Let me tell you something, Mr. T. You owe your life to me. Because when Mr. T was in the hospital, folks, who took his calls? Did Noodles? No. Did Camillo? No. Did the bat, the rat, the spider, the hypocrites, the ship, the hip, the hypocrites, the hypocrites, did they take his call? No. But the emperor did. And let me tell you something, folks. One time when Mr. T was laying there in the hospital room with the oxygen hooked up to him, I said to him, what is your oxygen level, Mr. T? And it was 86. And then after I talked to him and got him revved up, with the Reverend Rev stuff. Not today, Satan! Not today, Satan! Not ever! When I got him all pumped up, guess what? His oxygen level went up 10 points to 96, huh? Because the Bergs, I save lives. I save lives. You aren't blocked in here. Let me tell you something, Mr. T. You know I saved your life. I'm a lifesaver, folks. $9.99. LOL, the hypocrite ship. Good one, Bergs. No, they ain't the hypocrites. They're the shippocrites. Now let me tell you something there, Savage. Let me tell you something there, Savage. I heard you went and struck one of Mr. T's videos because he was using some of your stuff. You'll never be able to strike me because I don't use anyone's stuff. It's just the show. It's just me, baby. But you had no problem the other day making a video showing me, talking about Jill, talking about all the bag ladies, the bag lady community. You see? You guys need to learn how to take a negative and turn it into a positive. Right? You take the bag lady community and you turn it into a positive. You know, people call me a bed slug. You know what? I am a bed slug. And I am declaring this day right now, Wednesday, September 29th. You can put it on the board. I need to buy one of them bulletin boards that Mr. T has. You can put it on the board from this day forth. I am a bed slug. But I'm not proud of it. I never used to be a bed slug. Okay? And from this day forth, you're going to be seeing improvements in my life. You're going to be seeing less drinking. You're going to be seeing better nutrition. You're going to be seeing more exercise. You're going to be seeing the Bergs lose weight. You're going to be seeing the Bergs being high and tight, dyeing his hair, dyeing the beard. You'll be seeing custom made from head to toe. Head to sugar toe. You're going to be seeing some better looking threads in here. You're going to be seeing me doing a lot more yard work. It's been hard to do. I have a lot of raking to do outside, folks. But let me tell you something, girls. Let me tell you something, girls. It's raining outside, and the emperor does not rake in the rain. Let me tell you something, Holly Undead. Let me tell you something, The Bergs is going to make a big comeback, The Bergs is coming back. Oh, the Bergs never left. The Bergs does not strike people anymore. The Bergs is not going to get triggered anymore. And I've never struck anyone in my life. Now, let me tell you something. I'm live right now. I'm live. I'm live right now. I'm live. Yeah, get it on. I'm live. I'm live right now. What, you guys want to see Norm? I'm live. You guys want to see Norm?
You're a liar.
I'm live right now. That's Norm.
You're a liar. What do you got, light bulbs? Great.
I'm live right now. Go look.
Go look.
All right.
Hold on.
All right, I'm live. Let me tell you something. You looking at a man who's changing. I'm going through transformations. You looking at a man. Look at them arms, huh? You ain't looking at a person who's going through a transformation like that. I'm not talking about Hermit O' Munster, Smelly O' Smelly. I'm not talking about sex change operation transformations. I'm talking about I'm going to become a reformed bed slug. I'm going to start waking up earlier. I got to get my life in order. I never used to be like this until the pandemic. You can put that on the board. You can put that on the board, Street Life. Street Life thing. Snake Life here. Snake Life here. Snake Life, you think you have a weight problem? Pick a Rick with $2. Woo, 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 woo. Old English 800 there, Norm. You can get a shirt just like this, Norm. I'll point you in the right direction. See, this is only a 2XL. I need to be wearing a 3XL. Let me tell you something there, Norm. What a shirt. And this is a high-quality shirt. I've washed this a couple dozen times. And the decal has stayed there. Old English, folks. If you are going to drink malt liquor, you got to make it OE 800. The hell with diabetes in a can. Steel Reserve. Steel Reserve, I had tooth on you. Steel Reserve, because Mr. T has stolen all my material. I want to say this about Steel Reserve. Not today, Satan. Not ever. Not today, Satan. Not ever. If it's okay for Mr. T to steal all my material, then you know what? I can at least take a little bit from him. So let me tell you something there, Norm F. You will never see your emperor drinking Steel Reserve or earthquake or hurricane ever again. Okay? Now, I did go to the doctor yesterday. Okay? Got some good news and some bad news. Good news is my A1C is 5.9. So my diabetes is okay. I gained 4 pounds in 6 months, but I'm pretty big. Bottom line is this. Not going to tell you the number. The bottom line is this. Okay, I weigh 185 pounds. Bottom line is this. I got an ingrown toenail, folks. So all you trolls out there, you can come up. You can say, oh, sugar toe, sugar toe, sugar toe, sugar toe. I got an ingrown toenail on my big toe on my left foot. And it's infected. It's not too bad. And my doctor gave me a referral to a podiatrist. And I didn't make the call today because I'm a bed slug. I'm a bed slug. So I'm going to be making a call tomorrow, setting an appointment up to get that taken care of. I talked with my mom. She had it done before. They put some Novocaine in there and they straighten it out. You're in and out in half hour. So I got to take care of that. It doesn't hurt right now, but if I go and touch my My big toe in the upper left-hand corner. Ooh, that hurts. Now, being 48 years old, I never had one of these before. And I thought that maybe they're like splinters or something. Maybe they work themselves out of your body. You know, a splinter, if you get a splinter, it works yourself out of your body. Well, I thought that that's what ingrown toenails are. They work themselves out. Well, apparently they don't. So that's the bottom line with that. And then she wanted me they wanted to draw some blood and like test all my cholesterol, all that stuff. But because I had already eaten that day, they want me to come back because you have to be fasting for 12 hours or something. So I'll be going back there next week. Put that on the board. You can put that on the board, Norm F. This is the bed slug community or the couch slug community. Because a lot of people fall asleep on couches. Sometimes I fall asleep on the couch. You understand? But we are going to become reformed bed sluggers and couch sluggers because we're going to turn our life around. Oh, yeah, also, folks, they hooked me up with a nutritionist. We're going to be doing Zoom meetings once a month. And she's going to be, I need to call them tomorrow about that, too, you see? My inner bed slug got the better of me today, and I didn't get a lot done, you see? When you are a bed slug, that's what you have to deal with. My inner bed slug got the better of me. So the nutritionist is going to put me on a plan. See? Because everyone needs a plan. You know what I'm saying, Holly Undead? So Holly Undead. Is back in the fold. We are here. See, Norm F. I'll say this about Norm, folks. He's a big guy and all. But he's not a bed slug. He's not a couch slug. He does wake up. He does take care of business. I take care of business also, folks. But I need to make some changes, folks. It's time to make some changes. I got to tune this up. This here is the Slug Community, folks. I'm early today, folks. This is the Slug Community. Woo! We're going to light it up. We're going to light it up like a Christmas tree. I got to be early because I got the Mariner game on at 7 o'clock, man. You know what I'm saying? How about a little Van Morrison, huh? Van Morrison has some great songs, man. Come on. You gotta agree with that. You see, when you wake up earlier in the day, I'm going to get more things done, man. I'm going to go get my guitar fixed. I can get everything. I'm going to get this ingrown toenail fixed. Ingrown toenail 55. I'm sure there's going to be a troll account. BERGS ingrown toenail. I wouldn't expect anything less. $20 for Norbuff. We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. Yeah, the body boat was one as we sailed into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly as we sail into the mystic. And when that foghorn blows, you know I will be coming home. And when that foghorn whistle blows, I wanna hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And magnificently we will float into the mystic. And when that foghorn blows, you know I will be coming home. And when that foghorn whistle blows, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. and together we will float into mystic. You know, I was listening to G last night. Let me tell you something, huh? I was listening to G last night, right? Norm F, Lydia AF. Hey, Norm F and Lydia AF. You guys should date. Because you got an F, Norm F. Hey, Norm, why don't you switch your name to Norm AF? And then you could date Lydia AF. Norm AF, Lydia AF. Even though Lydia is young enough to be your granddaughter. Let me tell you something, Holly. Let me tell you something. G last night was talking about if you were stuck on a desert island, you could only have 5 things. Everyone was saying, you know, whatever, a tent, water, propane, a knife, something to start a fire with. But you know what people didn't say? They didn't say this. Nail clippers. Nail clippers. You need nail clippers, folks. That would be one of the 5 things. Because I'm not a nail biter. I don't know how to bite my nails. You're going to need nail clippers. You're going to need nail clippers. Your nails are eventually going to become this long. How are you going to clip your nails? Or at least a nail file. Okay, you get a nail file. You're going to need nail clippers. You guys know I'm right. The emperor's always right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. I always said I need a razor. Yeah, you don't really need a razor. I don't know. But you definitely need nail clippers. Okay, because if you have a knife, if you have a really good knife, like a Rambo knife, you can keep that nice and sharp, right? And then you can shave a woman, you can shave your legs with the knife. You can shave your armpits. Men, we'll just grow a beard, just have a beard like ZZ Top. And maybe trim the beard off with the freaking knife. But you're going to need nail clippers. Okay, because after a few weeks, after a month, you're going to say, God damn, and I'm not a nail biter. Okay? I had an ex-girlfriend who was a nail biter, and it really drove me crazy. Okay? Because that's very unattractive, I think. Especially from women. You can go on YouTube. There's people who know how to, they're so flexible, they bite their freaking toenails. I got an ingrown toenail, folks. Now, okay, you say, okay, Bergs, you can take care of that yourself. You can soak in Epsom salt. I'm not playing around with my feet. I'm diabetic. I'm not playing around with my feet. I got the insurance. I got the referral. I'm making the phone call tomorrow. The big left toe on the left hand and the left foot. Upper left-hand corner. Never had an ingrown toenail my whole life. And I clipped my toenails a couple weeks ago, and I didn't even clip them that short. Folks, so I don't even know how it happened. But the toes, the ingrown toenail, the main toes that it happens are are the big toes. You can put that on the board. You put that on the board. The other toes, I never have a problem. Never have a problem. Okay, never have a problem. Never have a problem with fingernails. Never have a problem. But you don't want to mess with diabetic. Norm, you don't even know if you're diabetic. You need to go in for a check. You told me you haven't been to a doctor in years. Norm, do you know, I found out I was type 2 diabetic when I was only 42 years old. It was all because of the malt, Steel Reserve. But I only found out because it was the winter time, and I got very sick. I had bronchitis, and it turned into pneumonia. And then we had to call 911. They took me to the hospital, and they ran a bunch of tests, and my sugar level was over 500. And then they determined I had type 2 diabetes. So I probably had type 2 diabetes for a long time before I even found out. Okay? And that's just the bottom line. All right, Norm, let's rock out, huh? Nobody wants to hear about my problems. We all have problems. Everyone's got problems. So the bottom line is this, folks. We need the Seattle Mariners to win tonight. And we need the Boston Red Sox to lose to the Orioles. Does anybody have any scores for your Emperor? The 5 things I would need on a desert island is this. You want to have like a Rambo knife. And that Rambo knife needs to have, this all counts as one thing. The Rambo knife comes with a little compass in there. Or you know what? Who knows? You might want to go for a really high-end Swiss Army knife. Because actually, you can get the nail clippers in that. So that actually, okay, you want to get that. You want to get something to start fires with. You want to get some fishing line. You want to get a tent. And you want to have water, clean water, fresh water. But I don't know how much water. I mean, how much water can you carry, There comes a time when we need a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, it's time to lend a hand to life. Greatest gift of all. We can't go on tending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We're all a part of God's great big family, and the truth. Love is all we need. We are the world. Norma, thank you for the super chat. We are the world. children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start living. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart, 'cause you know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free. And the God is showing us by turning stones to bread, and so we all must lend a helping hand. Bruce Springsteen, we are the world, we are the children, we are the ones that make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. When you're down and out, the seems no open. When you're down and out, the seems no open. Oh shit, I messed up. I messed up there. You know why? Because I'm using the capo. Let me tell you something, Norm. $20 for Norm. That was from 1985. Let me tell you something, Misfit Jenny. I am the show. You're looking at greatness here. You're looking at a superior individual when it comes to intellect, when it comes to looks, when it comes to sexual attraction. Let me tell you something. Not only do women want me, but everyone wants the Bergs. You can put that on the board. Like I've said many times before, every woman wants to be with me, and every man wants to be me. And every man wants to beat me, but yeah, can't because I'm the emperor. So put that on the board. You can put that on the board there, Norm F. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping lifted seas while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed, the flash of a neon light split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never share. Freedom, no one dare disturb the sounds of silence. And fools say I do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. Take my arms and I might teach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell. And the people bowed and prayed to that neon god they made. In the sun flashed out its warning, in the words that it was for me. In the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, the tenement halls. Echoes, sound of sound. He does something, Norm F. $3 from Storm and Norman. We going up there next summer to Lake Nipiton, where the fish are jumping, where the fish are biting. That's where we're going. But you got to get, I've been double vax. You got to get a passport. I'll get a passport. So all you ladies, we going to Lake Nipigon. And you either there or you gone. So Salted Dog, Holly, Tiger Kitty, Megan Fox, all the people who said they want to come. You Street Live, you invited. Lydia, you're invited. Noodles, you're not invited because you're going to have Potter mess it all up. Bergs, what do you think of Negs being terminated? Well, all those channels, stop asking me the same question, and I'll answer your goddamn question. All those channels, in my opinion, are in jeopardy. And I've been saying this for a long time. All those clip channels, the Camo Daves of the world, the RSNs of the world, the Bombshells of the world, the Negs of the world, people who they're monetized, they're making money, and they're playing other people's stuff. They're playing other people's content. That's all those channels, I guess, are in jeopardy. I don't know. I've only watched Negs a couple times. The Salty Dog told me about him. I wasn't that impressed. Okay? I don't really care one way or the other. But, if you don't do your own content, you're going to get the royal hatoof on you. And that's just the bottom line. So you can't be, streaming other people's stuff and all that, clip channels or commenting. Come up with your own stuff. Learn how to play an instrument like your emperor. Have a mouthpiece, Come up with your own shtick, Let me tell you something. $10 from Laura Lynn. Woo! She's back. Is that Laura Lynn or Laura? Seems like yesterday, but it was long ago. Janie was lovely, she was the queen of my nights. There in the darkness with the radio playing, secrets that we share, mountains that we move. I was caught like a wildfire out of control. There was nothing left to burn or nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me. Swore it never would happen. Remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Yes, so when we were running against the wind, we were young and strong, we were running against the wind. The years roll slowly past. I find myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. I found myself further and further from my home. I guess I lost my way. There were oh so many roads. I wasn't living or running and running to live. Never worried about paying or even how much I owed. $10 for Norman, $10 for Laura. Running 8 miles a minute for months at a time. Breaking all the rules that were banned. I began to find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, there's something against the wind. I found myself seeking shelter against the wind. Where those drifters' days have passed me now, I got so much more to think about. Deadlines and commitments, what to leave in, what to leave out. Against the wind, still running against the wind. I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Man, I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Against the wind, still running against the wind. I'm still running against the wind. Still running against the wind. Against the wind. See a young man run against the wind. Watch the young man run against the wind. I'm still running against the wind. The cowboys ride against the wind. Against the wind. if you're stuck on a desert island, is that Laura Lynn? Oh, Laura Lynn's back in the house. Woo! Let me red her up. I hadn't seen her in a while. See, I have a lot of Bergettes, man, and they come and go, man. And I want to say something right now to a Bergette named Terry Meek. Terry Meek. Terry Meek. I've talked with Jill. We're working things out. I've apologized. Terry Meek, you need to come back in the fold. $50 from Laura Lynn. Terry Meek. You and I were friends for 3 years. Lolly Cunningham in the house. You can't just leave your emperor just because I have a couple bad nights. Let me tell you something. Bergette for life. Yeah, see, Jill and I, we worked things out. Let me tell you about that thing the other night. Let me tell you how that happened, right? Okay? So Jill got a new laptop, right? A nice laptop. And she was learning how to use it. She's still working out the kinks and all the yings, yangs, dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's. And that other night over the weekend, whatever it was, she was drinking that night. She was going to drink that night. And I was going to the store at the time, the grocery store. And I talked to her before I went in. I go, "You're not going live right now, are you?" She goes, "No." And I go to the store and I come out and I look on my phone and she's live. And Bonner's in there with a wrench, Lolly. Because months ago, a year ago, when Jill used to go live, I guess she gave Bonner a wrench. And Jill had almost 100 people in there, and Bonner was knocking everyone out of the room. That's why I was calling up. That's why I was blowing her up like a Christmas tree. Lighting her phone up like a Christmas tree. Telling Jill, you got to end the stream. Click the red button. She's on a Chromebook. It's called End Stream. And that's why I kept calling up. That's why I was a madman. Because I don't like to see someone like that getting, and she was drunk and she just couldn't, and she didn't even mean to cam up. She wasn't ready to cam up. She flipped the camera around. It was a total disaster. She didn't even mean to cam up. And then she didn't know how to shut the thing down. And I was calling her up. I know, but she wasn't prepared to do that. She was just going to go live for like 10 minutes, have it be a test. And then Bonner came in. He was timing everyone out. And that's when I was calling. That's what the catalyst was. That's what precipitated the rest of the entire evening. Okay? And then I thought things had calmed down, right? So I had talked to her. And then I went live that night. And I had some pretty good numbers rolling. Then all of a sudden, my numbers went from like 50 or 60 people to like 25. And everyone's like, "Oh, we're going to Holly's. Jill's in there, cammed up." And then that's when I lost it. That's when I lost it, folks. Because I felt that Jill was being exploited. Because Jill never meant to do that in the first place. So I went off. But see, I apologized to her. We're working things out, That's the bottom line. You can put that on the board. But getting back to Terry Meek. Terry Meek, you don't need to come back and be a channel member. You don't need to do anything. Just unblock me. You don't need to unblock me on the phone. Just unblock me and come back over here because you are an original Bergette, Terry Meek. And I'll still give you your wrench back. And that's the bottom line. I was being overprotective of Jill. I've been rolling with her for almost 3 years. I know we haven't met. But I'm half Italian. We get overprotective. Look at the size of me. I'm built like a refrigerator. I don't want people ridiculing her. I don't want people talking down to her. And she didn't even mean to go to cam up that night. But it happened. You know what I'm saying? Now let Mr. T. You don't need to block him. I don't hate Mr. T. Now, Mr. T, since you stole all my material, I gotta steal a little of your material. Not today, Satan. Not ever. Not today, Satan. Not ever. Now, I've told Mr. T several times. Okay. I said to him, come up with your own stuff. People find that funny. Jill loves the Reverend Rev, not today, Satan. Mr. T has a funny new character called the Rapping Grandpa. Okay? Okay, so you come up with some of your own stuff. See, the problem with Mr. T is everything he was doing was mine. He was using, you can put that on the board. I walk with the righteous. I went down to the riverside. He gone. She gone. Let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something, Burger Boy. I simply was trying to tell you, Mr. T, just be yourself. You can use other people's material, but all you were doing was being the BERGS Show 2.0. And then and then other people get a hold. Other people, other people around here aren't stupid. Come on, you know what I'm saying? People around here aren't stupid. I said you got to do your own thing too. Now Jill, she pees her pants. She told me she peed her pants one time when she saw you. Not today, Satan. Not today. Because the guy's like 6'10". He's got a freaking long arm. Jill's like, I almost peed my pants when I see her. So yeah. That's it. He's got to do it. He's got to do it. I've seen the man at the liquor store begging for your change. The hair on his face is dirty, dreadlocked, and full of mange. He asked the man for what he could spare with shame in his eyes. Get a job, you effing slobs, all he replies. 'Cause God forbid you ever have to walk a mile in her shoes. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like to sing the blues. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like Norm F, thank you for the super chat. Then you really might know what it's like. What it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. What it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. Mary got pregnant from a kid named Tom. Said he was in love. He said, don't worry about a thing, baby doll, the man you've been dreaming of. 3 months later, he's straight on return her calls. And Mary says, if I find that man, I'm gonna cut off his effing balls. She heads to the clinic, she gets some static walking through the door. They call her a killer, they call her a sinner, they call her a whore. 'Cause God forbid you ever have to walk a mile in her shoes. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like to have to choose. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like. What it's like. And then you really might know what it's like. What it's like. And then you really might know what it's like. What it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. See the rich man beg, see a good man cry, see a loser win. See a loser win, see a sad man grin. I heard an honest man lie. See the good side, the bad side, downside, and everything in between. I licked the silver spoon, drank from the golden cup, smoked the finest green. I stroked a couple of fattest dimes till it broke their heart. You know it ends, it usually depends on where you start. I knew this kid named Max used to hang back stats on the corner with drugs. He used to hang out late night, keep face with thugs. Until late one night, there was a big old fight. Max lost his head. He pulled out his chrome 45, talked some shit, and wound up dead. Now his wife and kids are caught in the midst of all his pain. You know it comes that way, at least that's what they say when you play the game. 'Cause God forbid you ever have to wake up to hear the news. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like to have to lose. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like. What it's like. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like. What it's like. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like. What it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. $200 for more. Woo! $50 from Laurel Lynn. We getting lit up like a Christmas tree, folks. The fat cats are in the house tonight. Woo! We're going to party like it's 1999. Woo! 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 Let me tell you something, huh? $50 for Laurel Lynn, a true Burgett. $4.99 from Mr. T. Savage wishes she was T-Nation. She's nothing but trash. $3 from Norm F. $200 from Norm F. $50 from Laurel Lynn. Woo! They put it on the board tonight for the Emperor. They put it on the board for the Bergs. Look at them arms, huh? Imagine, just imagine, huh? You have this kind of bone structure, this kind of muscle structure. Imagine if I went to a gym. Imagine if I really took care of myself and worked out like I used to. Imagine the size of me. Imagine if I was on the roids, huh? Woo, 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 woo. Let me tell you something there, Noodles. Noodles knows. What am I, Noodles? An ectomorph or an endomorph? What am I, Noodles? An ecto or an endo? Noodles knows what I'm talking about. Imagine how big the Bergs could be. I'm an endomorph, folks. I mean, look at that bone structure. Look at that muscle structure, huh? Look at that neck. Look at all that, huh? I don't even work out, huh? Look at them arms. Look at them arms. Imagine if I worked out, huh? Imagine if I took great care of myself. Imagine if I was on the juice, if you know what I'm saying. I'd be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, huh? Woo, 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 woo. I mean, look at the size of me. Look at the size of your Emperor, huh? Look at the size of me. Curling these 100-pound weights right now. Look at these, huh? David Baldo. Huh? 100 pounds. Woo! Tiger Kitty in the house. Woo! 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 15 pounders, huh? Can you do that, Tiger Kitty? I went to the doctor yesterday. I am measured at 5 feet 11 and a half. And I weigh 214 pounds. You can put that on the board. Woo, 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 woo. I weigh less than you, David. 214 pounds. You can put that on the board. Woo, woo, woo. Ah. Because I am a bed slug. There's no doubt about it. Norm F is calling. Norm F is in the house. Woo! You care if I present you to the crowd? Oh, here's Norm F, folks, in the house. Hey, Norm F, you gotta look at the screen. There we go, folks. There's Norm F, huh? The greatest looking man in the history of the world. Look at Norm F, ladies.
I'm a good looking guy.
You are looking at a Canadian superstar.
Hey, Wayne Gretzky.
You've never seen. Hold on, hey, Norm, go to the. Hey, Norm, go to your refrigerator and take out that 99 bottle of wine. Crack it open. Crack it open. Oh, he's drinking the 99 wine. Show it to everybody.
I already
99, Wayne Gretzky. You looking at Norm F here, folks. He's a former hockey player. He was a goalie. I was a former left winger back in New Jersey.
I stopped a lot of pucks.
He stopped a lot of pucks, folks.
Yeah, I did. That was my job. Everybody relied on me. Everybody relied on me.
Let me tell you something, Norm. Everybody relied on me too because I was an enforcer. Huh? I used to drop the gloves. I used to fight. I would protect. I was a protector. You see, that's why I feel like I have to protect Salty Dog. Why do you think I become so overprotective of her? But you have all these Karens on here who call me an abuser. I'm not an abuser. I am a protector. I protect Salty Dog because I don't want her to be ridiculed.
Your mouth goes a little too fast.
Lydia wants to know if you want to change your name to Norm AF.
Why not? Yeah.
Norm AF.
Lydia and me are going to have a prenuptial agreement. We'll get married.
There you go. She wants you to change your name right now to Norm AF. Because when you look like this, folks, you're basically custom made from head to toe. I don't have any bald spots, David Baldo. I'm gray. There's no doubt about that. But look at them arms, huh? Woo! I'm an endomorph. Hey, Norm, what do you think about this Old English shirt?
Get on the money train.
It's all about the money. Woo! Because this is a business, folks. You think I'm here to be friends with people? I'm in here to make money. Woo! $50 from Norm F. He's having a good time. Hey, Norm F, what's going on? Say hello to all your fans.
What you got there? Hey,
What am I drinking?
No, what you got on your board there?
What board? What board?
On the board.
$50 from Norm F on the board. What's all that noise?
Hold on.
What's all that noise, man?
That better? Yeah, I'm working my system.
Yeah, that's some crazy noise. Let me tell you something, Tiger Kitty. Woo! Look at me. Because when you look like this, think about this for a second, girls. If I start going to the gym, right? I keep my Arnold Schwarzenegger haircut the same all year round.
Wear that t-shirt. Malt liquor.
This is an Old English 800 t-shirt.
Malt liquor.
I'm going to buy one for you. You want one?
I don't like drinking that stuff.
No, but you want the shirt?
It gives me the run.
No, but do you like the shirt?
Nah, I'm all right.
I'll buy one for you and I'll mail it to you.
I got a lot of bad.
What do you wear? 3XL or 4XL?
No, I double. Come on.
Well, this is a 2XL, but this is too tight on me.
I know. You're showing them the gut.
Yeah, I got a gut.
Yeah, let's play some Hey Jude.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, girls. Let me tell you something, ladies. All my exes wear Rolexes.
$4,000 watch.
All right, wait. I gotta read the lyrics from the thing here. I can't have you on the thing.
I know, I gotta get off.
All right. See ya. Norm F, lighting it up tonight, folks. Woo! Let me tell you something, Juice. Woo! 214 pounds. That's the story I'm sticking to, folks. Let me tell you something. You think the emperor would lie? You think you women don't lie? Come on. You think women don't lie, folks? Every time you see a woman, right? That's all done did, right? A lot of times they're lying without even saying anything to you. They got fake nails on. That's a lie. They got fake boobs. That's a lie. They got hair extensions. They got Botox. They got all sorts of things done. That's all lying to you. So they're lying to you before they even start lying to you. You can put that on the board, Tiger Kitty. Woo, 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 woo. Noodles 1980. I'm an endomorph. See, Noodles is an ectomorph. See, Noodles has the body structure of a Melton John. He doesn't have the body structure. Me and John Camillo, we are endomorphs. $50. I'm a liar. Norm F. Been hitting that juice tonight. Hey, Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember the letter in your heart, and you will start to make it better. Hey, Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. Well, you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making the world a little colder. Hey, Jude, don't let me down. You have found her. Now go and get her. Remember the letter in your heart. Then you will start to make it better. So let it out or let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform with. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember the glitter under your skin, then you begin to make it better. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, na 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 na. Hey Jude, na 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 na. Hey, and Judy, 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 Judy. Na 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 na. Hey, Judy, 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 Judy. Na 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 na. Hey, Jude. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something, Noodles. You say I'm living in my parents' house. I pay them rent. You living in your daddy's house. He co-signed your loan. You living with your daddy. You can put that on the board. Let me tell you something, Laura. What you want here? Let me tell you something, huh? Let me tell you something, Noodles. I'm not doxing anybody. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? I don't dox anybody. Come on, man. Where's GoDaddy.com? That's what I'm saying, huh? Not today, Satan! Not today, Satan! Not ever! Not today! If he can steal my stuff, I'll steal his stuff. Stop it, Bergs. Okay, I'll stop it. Can you stop this, huh? Noodles, can your AK-47, AK-50, whatever, can it stop your AR? Can it stop that gun? See, Noodles, you see, let me tell you something about Noodles. He can't have a straight up fight. I grew up brawling, you see. He needs to break out his guns. You want me to break out guns? Right there, huh? I'll break out a gun right there, huh? I don't even work out. I'm thick. Look at the thickness. Look at the thickness here, Seasons Clayton, huh? Let me tell you something, Pete. Let me tell you something, Pistol Pete. If I wasn't with Salty Dog, I'd hop in my 2003 Saturn over there, baby. And I'd go to I-5 and go south to Portland. Woo! Where we go eat some sushi all night long. Because let me tell you something, David Baldo. She wants an American man. She doesn't want no fang fung dung. She don't want no half Vietnamese man. She wants an American man. Custom made from head to sugar toe. Woo! 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 I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start working out. Now, let me tell you something, Botter. I'm going to start working out. And you guys are going to see the size of me. You're going to see how big I am. Noodles, you got to get out of here because he's starting up again. Noodles, you need to take it on the road. You need to go live. I'll be messing up my live stream now, Noodles. You need to leave. You need to have him go mess with Slingshot Warrior. The bottom line is this. How about some songs about some YouTubers, huh? Let's write a song about Noodles, huh? His name is Noodles. 1980. He thinks he has bigger arms than the bird. He's got eyes you can blindfold with dental floss. How can you give a driver's license to a gook? He's not really friends with Slingshot Warrior. He just uses him for views and for clout. Let me tell you something there, Dave. You ain't really friends with anybody because you're a narcissist. You're a sociopath. These people are only, you know what these people only like, Tiger Kitty? They only love themselves. Kind of like me. But I'm not so far on the narcissistic and sociopathic spectrum as David Baldo. I'm about a 3 out of 10. He's a 10 out of 10. You see? Because I have empathy and sympathy for people. He doesn't have any empathy, folks. That is a true narcissist and true sociopath. People who have no empathy. This guy also is a fake Jehovah's Witness. He does not even tell you happy birthday. How are you going to live with that, Pete? Huh? When it was my birthday on July 25th, he called and left a message. You know what he said to me? He said, Bergs, I hope you have a great day. This is your day. I hope you have a great day. Make it a great day. Just say happy birthday, you weirdo. Skunk ape. Let me tell you something there, Seasons. Let me tell you something more. All right, I'm going to start going live earlier. This is a good time slot. Seasons. You going to live with a guy when it comes time to Christmas time? He moves in with you with all your kids, all your guppies, right? He can't even say he can't even say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Huh? What are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do, Pete, huh? What are you going to do, Seasons, huh? What are you going to do on New Year's Eve, Pete? What are you going to do, Pete, on New Year's Eve, right? Huh? What are you going to do on New Year's Eve, Pete, when you're at a party with noodles and you both have champagne in your hands, right? Glass of champagne, right? And the clock strikes midnight, right? The ball drops in New York City. You normally say, Happy New Year, honey, and you kiss her, right? You know what Noodle's gonna say? Happy day. Happy New Year. Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Because he says he doesn't even believe in years. So that's going to become a problem. Huh? He doesn't even believe. Yeah, he's a nihilist. He doesn't believe in anything. Just like the movie, The Big Lebowski. He's a nihilist. So this is going to be some serious things you need to think about, Seasons. He's never going to say happy birthday to you or any of your kids or family. That's one. He's never going to say Merry Christmas. And he's never going to say Happy New Year. Can you deal with that? Can you deal with that? Yeah, but it's so stupid that if it's your birthday, it only happens once a year. He can't even say happy birthday. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's so stupid. And he's not even a practicing Jehovah's Witness. Okay? So you're out at a party. It's New Year's Eve. Right? Or you're at a Christmas party, right? For wherever you work. I don't know if you work. You say you're an international supermodel. I don't know what you are, Pete. Okay, let's say you work at a company, right? You go to a company party. You walk underneath the mistletoe, right? You're standing there with Baldo, right? Right? Perfect time for him to say, Merry Christmas, baby, and give you a really big, nice smooch. He's going to say, Merry New Day. Merry New Day, baby. You got to admit, I think that's a deal breaker. I mean, I'm already with Salty Dog. But the bottom line is this. Now, I will say this about Christmas. Because when I was married, I grew up in New Jersey, and my parents decorated the house very nicely and all that. Now, I'm not into all this decorations. We don't even need to have a tree. I do like lights. I do like Christmas lights. But I don't like the whole process of decorating, okay? I'm not into that kind of stuff. But I'll always say Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah. You know what? With the political correctness, right, that has been sweeping the nation the last 20, 25 years. Shit, it was going on when I was in college in the early 90s. It started. I remember working at a place here, QFC, as a bag boy when I was in college, as a bagger, 1993. It was called Olson's Supermarket before it became QFC. And around Christmas time, you always would say Merry Christmas to everybody. It was like 93, 94. And then they said, no, you can't say that anymore. You have to say happy holidays, right? So they've robbed all these phrases from us. You work in retail, you can't say Merry Christmas anymore. You can't say it. You got to say happy holidays. And people are probably even getting offended by that because all the nihilists out there, like Noodles, who don't believe in anything, you're probably wind up offending people like that who don't believe in anything. So pretty much, folks, you won't even be able to say anything. My father and his entire family are Jehovah's Witnesses. Norm trying to catch up to what he gave Jill last week. Bottom line is this. You got to be able to say, I knew a couple of Jehovah's Witnesses growing up in my town in New Jersey. And it was terrible. It was like a little girl, a girl I knew, and a boy. Okay. And you remember back in the day, I don't know if they do it anymore. They probably don't do it anymore because of COVID or whatever. But back in the day when I was growing up in the 70s and the 80s, I'm talking about elementary school, okay? Okay? When it was somebody's birthday, the moms would come in, bring all the cupcakes, right? Every kid would get a cupcake, right? And they sing happy birthday, they have the freaking candles and everything. All the kids, they would wear the hats, Little kids, when you're a little kid. And the little Jehovah's Witness girl, she had to go sit out. She had to go sit in the hallway or like go to the principal's office because they didn't believe in that. I felt so bad for her. But at the time, because I was only a little kid, you're not really feeling empathy. But something within me, I felt bad. Like, why is she leaving the classroom? What's going on here? How come she can't have a cupcake? You know what I'm saying? Because Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate birthdays. They don't celebrate any holidays. They don't celebrate anything. So imagine being a little kid and all your little classmates and you can't have a freaking cupcake. I mean, that's out of control, man. That's, get going, as Lisa Lynn would say. Get going. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Get going. I mean, you can't have a cupcake. I mean, get going. You can't have a cupcake. Yeah, it's like little things like that, man. It's just like, wow, that's pretty messed up. No, I wasn't a fat kid. Tiger. I only became fat as I got older. I was very fit, very in shape, played a lot of sports. You can put that on the board. And I always learned, because I come from a big family, always learned how to share. I wasn't greedy. Always learned how to share. We were taught well by my mom, my parents, especially my mom. Learn how to share. You put that on the board. Oh, man, the Red Sox won. Oh, the Red Sox won. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. The Red Sox. The Blue Jays won. The Blue Jays won. You can put that on the board, but the Red Sox won. Oh, God. All right, folks, it's getting pretty. I've been doing this for a while now. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I might come back later. It's a very great hangout tonight. I'm gonna start going live earlier. I'll come back later. All right, Tiger Kitty, everyone. Thank you, Laura Lynn. Thank you, Norm F. Thank you, everybody. Woo! I'll talk to you later. I pay attention to everyone.